everyone. So this is a new background. Well, not completely new, but obviously, as you can see, I got a new bed. So it's got like the little diamond things at the end. Um, so today's topic is gonna be the insecurities we have as human beings. I feel that everyone is insecure about something in their life, whether I wouldn't say good or bad because I can't really see a good insecurity. I mean, the whole point of insecurity is for it to be sort of a bad thing. We all develop insecurities at different parts of our lives, but yeah, I'm one person that I am very insecure at times. But that's because of everything I've been through, especially when it comes to things like relationship. I can become very insecure, and it's a feeling that's very hard to shake, I would say. But yeah, we all have insecurities. One of my problems is, I think, jealousy. This stems from a lot of my relationships. I have my partners cheat on me, so I have a lot of insecurities. I have a lot of fears. I worry a lot. Um, when you're cheated on, it's just very painful, and it makes you feel a certain type of way. Like for me, it makes me think like, why would a guy do it? Like, what's the point? Because for me, I mean, when I'm in a relationship, I don't really see the point of cheating, because anything that I would require, I would expect my partner to be the one to give it to me. If I want sex, I expect my partner to give it to me. If I want quality time, or I want a hug, or I want a kiss, I'm expecting to receive that from the person who I'm dating. But like, for me to go out there and find someone else to give me all these things, it's just like, why should I? Because if the person I'm with can't provide these things, then what's the point of being with them? The whole point of being with someone is someone that anything that you feel as necessary, that you need, you get from your partner. Quality time, a hug, a kiss, anything. Just so for me to say, okay, I'm with this person, but then I'm gonna go to this person because my boyfriend won't give me this, or my boyfriend won't give me that, I don't see the point. So like, what baffles me the most about men is, why do you cheat? If you've got a woman that's beautiful, she's smart, nice body, good in bed, can cook, gives you kids, I mean, got her own place, independent, why cheat? I don't understand. Don't get me wrong, it's not just women that cheat. I mean, men that cheat, women do it as well. There are some wicked women out there. But for me, the greatest question is, if the person you're with can give you all you're looking for, what is the point of cheating? And that question can never seem to be answered. I've asked my male friends, I've asked my female friends, and it's just like there's no straight answer to it. Some people just say, well, sometimes people just want to do it. Maybe they're in their relationship and they just need a little drama, or they just feel like they want to have something extra on the side. I've heard people say, because maybe the person is selfish or greedy, they want to have more than what they already have. And it still just doesn't make sense to me. And this is why I can't cheat on someone. I don't see the point. If I'm with you and you can provide me with what I am looking for, why go out there and look for it? It's kind of like, if my partner wasn't giving me something that I needed, then I can say, okay, I'm going out there. But even that, I still don't do it, because the way I look at it is, if you're my partner, I expect certain things. If you can't give it to me, then why am I with you? I might as well just leave you and then go find someone that can give me what I'm looking for. There's no point in me being with you and then I have someone else on the side that's giving me what I want. Because then what's the point? I can't even, like, I'm a mom of like more than one child. So to even give a guy attention, it takes me time, because I've got to make time for it. So to have two guys, I don't even know how I'm supposed to juggle two men. But like, some people out here are juggling 2, 3 girls, and I just want to know how they do it. Because if one girl wants to see you, And the other one wants to see as well. Like, how do you juggle it? And this is why a lot of people end up getting caught, and it happens quite a lot. And it's just so sad. For me, I've had it happen so many times, and for me, I catch the guy every single time, but they still keep doing it. And to me, it's just like, if you keep getting caught, why do you keep doing it? You know, each time you do it, I'm gonna catch you, so why continue? I don't know if it's a disrespect thing or it's just a I'm gonna do what I want to do thing, but it's highly annoying to me. I feel like it insults my intelligence too. So for me, it's just like, why? I don't see the point. If you don't see happiness with that person, or that person is not giving you what you're looking for, why? What is the point of being with them? Just walk away, because the person that will probably give that person what they need is out there, and obviously they're not going to find them if you're still in their way. You're kind of like blocking that person's happiness, kind of thing, because if you can't give me what I'm looking for, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, then there's someone out there that might want to, but if I continue staying with you, that person will not come into my life. So a lot of people are out here just blocking other people's blessings. If you're with a girl and she wants this and that from you and you can't provide it, it's more easier to just let her go so someone else can have her. Because if you don't want to do it, then what's the point? Yes, the person might be good at certain things, but it's all about communication. I think with my insecurities, it sometimes I just get so angry, I see red. And when I say I see red, that means I get so angry, because it's just like, I can't understand why you would need to cheat. If there's something I'm not doing, you can talk to me and we can work on it, or just walk away from me and say you don't want to be with me. But I've had men come into my life and like, oh, I do love you and I don't know why I'm doing it. What do you mean you don't know why you're doing it? It's not like you fell into someone's private parts. What are you doing? If you wanted to sleep with someone, am I not here? I've got breast as well. I've got bum. I've got everything here just like she does. But what is it about her that makes you go to her instead of doing what you need to do with me? Some people are like, oh, well, maybe the person doesn't feel comfortable to do certain things with you. If you don't feel comfortable doing anything, then why are you with me? It's just simple answers like that. Like, why are you with me? If you feel like with Sarah, you could, I don't know, get away with doing anal, and I don't like anal, then leave me and go be with Sarah, and then you can enjoy your anal. But what some people do, they'll keep Sarah there, and they'll keep you there. So when they want to do anal, it's Sarah, and when they want to do normal, it's you. And it's just like, it's a bit selfish. Like, just go be with Sarah. She's got 2 holes too. You can do it anal, you can do it in the front as well. But a lot of my insecurities are as well. I think a lot of things with social media does play a part in a lot of people's insecurities, because you see a lot of women with perfect bodies, big bum and all that. Obviously they got surgery to get what they've got now, most of them. But when you see that, and then you see how these men are just like so excited to see big bums and big breasts, it makes you think, when you don't have it, it's just like, oh, this person's got a big bum and he seems to like that. Maybe if I get a big bum. You have a lot of these girls going to gym and getting all these butt implants, getting these BBLs, and a lot of them have died trying to get a bigger bum. And it's just like, to please who? To please men. Because the way men behave is like, they fantasize about this woman with a perfect body, and then we all try to be so perfect because we want the attention from the men. You don't see men going out there trying to get BBLs or trying to get their penises big because they're trying to impress a girl, because they got many other girls out there that can just go and do what they need to do. But us women, we're taking so much risk, changing literally almost every feature of us, of our bodies, just to please a guy. And it's just like, it just baffles me how many people are dying. And that's why I say with insecurities, we're so insecure that we think, oh, maybe he left me because this girl looks better. And then sometimes when you look at the girl that they leave you for, they're cheating on you with, I would say 80% of the time they look like the bottom of my shoe. They look so ugly, and it's just like, are you seriously trying to insult my beauty as well on top of my intelligence? And then you got them ones who they'll cheat on you with someone that got like a Kim K kind of body, and it's just like, it makes you take a step back and look at yourself and just like, I don't look like that. Is that the kind of woman he wants me to look like? Or the kind of woman he's attracted to? Because I don't have that. And I've been in relationships where the woman that they end up choosing over me, I feel insecure, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm just like, well, I don't have a body like that. I don't have thighs like that. Like before, I didn't used to have a bum. Obviously, having how many kids, your body just expands. So I've got a nice figure now. But back then, I didn't have a bum. I just had big breasts. And it just made me think to myself, like, well, what is it that that girl has that I don't, that makes you give her attention? Because in my head, when you're with someone, like if I'm in a relationship, we go out together, we talk together, we laugh together. Obviously, if you sleep over my house, we're sleeping in the same bed. Just everything we're doing together, we're discussing things together. We trust one another, we love one another. So what I can't understand is if everything we're supposed to be doing together, what is it that I'm not giving you that makes you want to talk to other women or flirt? Like when I was in my marriage, I like when a guy flirts with me, and sometimes I wanted that attention from my husband, like just flirt with me or something, be at work and just be like, hey beautiful, just something, what of an attention. But I wouldn't get that from him. But then when I end up going through his phone, it's like him and other girls just like, oh hi beautiful, and oh you look so nice, and he'll be flirting with other girls, and I'm thinking in my head, okay, I sit here every day waiting for you to flirt with me. Sometimes I try to flirt with you and you're just not on it. But what is it that this girl has that makes you just so comfortable to flirt with her? You've never flirted with me and then I yelled at you or something like that. I always told you that I do like it. So why is it that you're flirting with her and you're just not flirting with me? And it really did make me have a lot of insecurities, because I started to think, why is it that people just do that to me? And another thing as well, like when you see pictures and stuff of couples and stuff like that, and obviously when someone's in a relationship, they'll post pictures of their partners, and they're excited to post things about their partners and stuff like that. I've never really had that, to be honest. Most of my partners maybe put up a picture of me here and there, not like that, to be honest. Once in a blue moon, I would say. And it's just like, in my head, it's like, well, what's wrong with me? Why are you ashamed to put me up? Because sometimes when I'm in a relationship, I'll put up my picture of my partner. I'm like, oh, look at my baby, and oh, he looks so good, and stuff like that. Sometimes I even have them as my profile picture. But the men I've been with, it's just like, if they put me up, it's probably like for a few minutes or a few seconds, and then I'm taken down. And it's just like, are you ashamed of being with me? Are you scared for someone to know that you're with me? Like, I've been in a relationship where we don't even take pictures together. And if we do, I'm not even allowed to post it anywhere. And it's just like, are you ashamed of me? And then when you see them in other relationships and they're just posting with them and their partners and they're going out and they're doing this, it's just like, it really does play on your insecurities. Like one relationship I was in, when we was together, we didn't take pictures together, we didn't go places. And then he met this girl, cheated on me with her, ended up going to her, and next thing you know, all over Facebook, posting pictures of them together, matching outfits, going out for date night, going out here, going out there. But when he was with me, we never did that. He didn't even take me out. We literally stopped in the bedroom. We sit down there, talk and stuff. But that's about it. And even if we stepped foot outside and we took pictures, I'm not allowed to post it anymore anywhere. I'm not allowed to do this. I'm not allowed to do it. You get what I mean? But when he was with the other girl, all sorts of pictures I was posted. Even the day he proposed to her, video was on Facebook and everything. And it was just like, well, what is it that this female had that I didn't have? Even though the marriage didn't last at all. But at the same time, it played on my insecurity, because I was thinking around like, am I not pretty enough? Am I not slim enough? Do I not have the figure? What is it about me that you don't feel comfortable to post me or put anything about me anywhere? Social media has destroyed relationships, but I don't see anything wrong with putting up a post of you and your partner, or even changing your status on Facebook from single to in a relationship. You don't have to put my name there, but just to show the person that, you know what, I'm not ashamed of being with you. But I seem to get into a lot of relationships where I start to feel like the guy is ashamed of being with me, because they don't want to go places with me. They don't want to take me out. And if we do go out, don't take pictures of each other. If we do, it's like individual pictures, never really together. And if we do, it's like, oh, just don't post it here and don't post it there. But if they're with someone else, the attention is given. So I think as human beings, we all have insecurities. I am definitely one person that has a lot of insecurities, and it really does affect every relationship that I'm in, because especially when I find them flirting with someone else or talking to someone else, it just really makes me feel that I'm not good enough. As much as people be like, oh, you're beautiful and you shouldn't feel that way, and never make a man make you feel that way. But I do, because it's just like, if you're flirting with these women, why can't you flirt with me? I like being flirted with. I'm a helpless romantic. I like those little gestures. Bring me flowers, or bring me chocolate, or giving me a hug, or giving me a kiss or something. All of that means a lot to me, and it makes me know that, you care about me, that I seek your attention, and you're there to give me that attention. I like attention. I like being the center of attention. So when I don't have that, I start to feel insecure and low, because it's just like, I've literally been with a guy where he was like, well, the way that I talk to those other girls is not the way that I talk to you. I care about you more. And it's just like, number one, why is there other girls that you have the audacity to compare me to, first of all? And secondly, what makes you think that you telling me you care about me and you love me is going to mean anything when you are talking to other women? So you can't talk to me, you have to flirt with other women. Oh, well, I treat them like shit. I don't really treat them the way I treat. Yeah, but why is there another woman there to begin with? And it's just, it really does make my insecurities worse. I think at this point, I'll be honest with you, I've had a few people throwing around the word marriage. I don't see myself getting married. I don't know if I want to get married again, because I will need a man to proper, like, prove to me that he's worthy of being my husband, because a lot of these men out here are so secretive with all this social media and stuff. You've got some men that are literally addicted to their phones. And I've had, in my last marriage, my ex-husband used to always hide his phone. Never wanted me near his phone. I didn't know the passwords to his phone. He knew the passwords to my phone. And then obviously when I had a conversation with him about the secrecy, he ended up giving me the password to his phone. But then what he does is he delete messages, even though I can still retrieve deleted messages because I'm very good in retrieving stuff and finding information. He would delete stuff, and it's just like, why be so deceitful? If you're with your partner, whether husband or girlfriend, there should be no reason why you should have a password on your phone. And even if you do have a password on your phone, you guys should know each other's password. It's not a thing where we're saying, oh, we're going to go through your phone 24/7. Hell no. But it's being comfortable and open with that person. If you feel that leaving your phone without a password, or your partner having a password to your phone, you can't trust that person with any details on your phone, or you can't trust that that person is not going to betray you, then you don't need to be in a relationship, because you should be really open and honest. And this is why a lot of relationships do break down. I find that a lot of relationships nowadays don't last long, and one of the main issues is communication and trust and loyalty. If you say you want to be with someone and you see a future with someone, you should be completely open and honest about everything about your life, whether it is bad or good. Because if that person doesn't have the full information about you, they're only with you based on the information that you've put forward to them. It's like, what example can I give? It's like, let's say you committed a crime and you needed a lawyer, and you've gone to court. The judge sitting there is looking at all the information that's given in front of him in order to make a decision, and the jury as well. But if all the information is not presented properly, then someone can make a decision that is wrong. But it's what is presented to them that they go by. If this person says, oh, or I found a bloody knife and it was in their hand, this, and that, that's what they're going by. But they have to have all the information presented properly. Now, in a relationship, like, let's say, for example, a lot of girls wear makeup. Now, if you can't be around your partner without makeup, you're fake. It's as simple as that. If he can't see how you look naturally at least a few times, then your relationship is just fake. Because when you meet someone, like, let's say in a club, or you meet them in a restaurant and you've got makeup on, that's pretend you. That's you pretending to be something. But when you take off the makeup, that's who you really are. That's who you really look like. So if you're just constantly wearing makeup and your partner has never seen you without makeup, that's so deceitful, because let's say that person marries you and everything, and then you take off the makeup. If he is not attracted to who you look like without the makeup, then your relationship literally starts going downhill, because you were deceitful from the beginning. You didn't give him all of you. You didn't show him all of you. You didn't present all the information about you. You presented what you thought he would like and what you thought he would go for. Whereas if you presented all the information and he knows, you're giving him the decision to make whether or not he still wants to go forward with you, or he'd rather just walk away because maybe you're just not his type or he's not attracted. And this is what a lot of people do in relationships. They don't put forward everything about themselves. Like for me, I don't care about a lot of things. For me, it's the loyalty that means the most to me. So you can be one of these guys out here that, I don't know, you're a drug dealer, or you're a crook, a 419er, and you're doing this and you're doing that to make your money. That doesn't bother me, as long as you don't put me in your mess. Doesn't bother me. But if you're one of these people out here that think it's okay to have multiple women, that becomes a problem for me. So if you meet me and you say to me, you know what, for a living, I'm a con artist. Yes, it's wrong. I do crook people to get money because I need to survive. And this is just how I live. Now, you've given me the information. Now it's up to me. Do I still want to be with someone that's a con artist? Or do I want to be with someone that has a more legitimate job? But you've given me and respected me enough to give me that option to choose whether or not I still want to be with you. And if I go ahead and say, yeah, I'm still going to be with you, you now know that I'm not with you because you lied to me about who you are. I'm with you because you generally told me who you were. And that means the love I have for you and the love I grow for you is going to be genuine, because I love you for you regardless. But when you just present half the information, let's say I didn't know that you were a crook, or you go around and frauding people, and then I find this out later, and I've married you and everything, the relationship will go downhill from there, because I won't trust you anymore. The entire time you've been with me, all these years, you didn't think to mention at all that you go around frauding people. And I have people knocking at my door and telling me that you owe them money and all of this, and which is going to cause me stress. Now I've got to deal with your problem, and I don't want to deal with your problem. I can't still love you when the entire time you've been lying to me. So for me, I don't think I'm going to get married anytime soon, because I don't think I can find a guy out here that can literally just lay it all on the table for me, all honesty, raw, and then sit back and let me decide if I'm going to be with them or not. But even the partner I'm with now, I can bet £100 if I say to him, open your phone right now, both of your phones right now, no passwords, and give me an hour to go through whatever I want to go through on your phone. I give him 2 minutes, and I'm being nice, and he will literally have a heart attack knowing that I get to go through his phone. That's how attached a lot of people are to their phones. So a lot of people who's out there throwing around the word marriage, when it comes to me, I am not getting married anytime soon until a man can show me that his phone is not a priority over me, or his social media is not a priority over me, and he can leave it open for me to see. I'm not telling you I want to check your phone every day. I ain't got time for that. I got a better life than that. But until someone can be completely that, because that's being open and honest. That's the most open and honest you can be. Because social media, your phone, everything, that's literally where you do everything nowadays. So if you can be honest about that and tell me everything about yourself, and be open with yourself, with your social media and your phone, then if someone asks me to marry them, I'll marry them. Because they are actually laying it all down, and I can see the truth and everything. One person said to me, you don't know a person until you go through their phone. Even me. There's a lot of things that people don't know about me, but if you go through my phone, you will learn more about me than me actually sitting down and telling you. You will learn a lot of things about me going through my phone. And this is why things are so bad nowadays, because everything is phone based now. So for me, a man can look at me and be like, oh, I love you, I care about you, all of that. But give me your phone and I will tell you for sure if you truly love me. Because pretty sure what I will see on your phone will question not even if you love me, but if you even care about yourself. Because a lot of people had a lot of secrets on phones. And I noticed that. So for me, if I'm going to get married, that person's going to have to be beyond open and honest. And if he can't do that, I will not marry anyone. I would rather die without a husband. I don't mind. It's no necessity to have one. But for me, they have to be open and honest, completely up. Because see me, I've got a password on my phone. But I've got a password because I've got a 3-year-old son that thinks it's funny to change my settings. There was one day that he literally put my phone on airplane mode and I didn't realize it and I fell asleep. And I was having one of those really long naps and I woke up to a bunch of phone calls of people worried I'm not picking up my phone is not going through and all of that. And when I checked my phone, I was like, shit, my phone is on airplane. It's been on airplane mode for more than 2 hours. A lot of people worried that something happened to me, and nothing happened to me. My son just thought it was funny to change up my settings. So I put password on my phone. But any partner that I have, I always tell them password to my phone. Even my ex-husband, I will leave my phone and he knows the password. He can go through anytime. I don't have a problem with that because he had insecurities as well. He thought as much as we were married, maybe because he was out there cheating, maybe I was doing the same thing. So I said to him, here, there's the password to all my social media. Here's the password to my phone. I've got nothing to hide. And he goes through it whenever he wants, whenever he feels to. I don't have an issue with that at all because I know I'm genuine and I know I had nothing to hide. Whereas in him, he always had to hide his stuff. Everywhere he went, he took his phone. Everywhere he went. And when a man takes his phone everywhere he goes, it makes you really question what is on there. If you got to go to the phone and on the toilet seat, or you got to take your phone with me to the toilet, or to take a shower, your phone's got to be near you. Everywhere you go, your phone's got to be near you. You are a very deceitful and secretive person, because why does your phone need to go with you everywhere? When I go to the toilet, especially if I'm going to go wee, I'm going to go take a shit, why the hell do I need my phone with me? Unless I'm going to play like a game on the toilet seat, fine. But if I'm not going to play a game, I leave my phone. I've got nothing to hide. I can even leave my phone with no password and go to the toilet. I don't care. There's nothing there that I have to hide. But a lot of men nowadays, they take their phone everywhere they go. I've literally had partners who sleep with their phones under them because they know if they leave it on the table, I can get up and go and get it. So they put it under them as they sleep. So they sleep with the phone. So if that phone was to explode, it will literally take off the entire side of their body. They rather leave the phone under them than have me take their phone and go through it. And it's just like, why be so deceitful? If you want to do that, why don't you just be single and just walk away from me? Leave me in my peace instead of just coming up here and just being so deceitful. I can see that you take it everywhere you go. I know you're hiding something on there and I will find out. So what's the point? Why make all that effort when you're going to get caught anyway? This is what I don't understand. If you know you're going to get caught, why make all that effort? It just makes no sense to me. And it really does play on my insecurities because it's just like, in my head, even if you have nothing there on there to hide, the more you keep doing that, you're making me think, am I that bad that you don't even trust me around your phone? You trust me to have a kid with you. You trust me to marry me. You trust me to be with me, but you don't trust me to be near your phone. And your phone becomes more important than me. And it just really builds on my insecurity. So we all have insecurities out here. And it's not nice when you've got a partner that just literally makes your insecurities worse. And I've been in a lot of relationships where they just make my insecurities 10 times worse. And it really does play on my head, and there's nothing you can do about it. I try to just distract myself, or sometimes I just go quiet and just not call or text them at all because I just don't want to think about it. And it really stops me. Like, if I had certain plans with you, I won't do it anymore. I won't even talk about it anymore because what's the point? You're not honest, you're deceitful. And after a while, I just start losing interest. And then when I just completely lose interest, I'll just say to you, you know what? I just don't want to be with you anymore. I'm not feeling anything. And that's what happened with my ex-husband. I was just like, I can't do it anymore. I don't feel anything for you anymore because I've spent years and just sat there and watched you as you deceive me, as you just be so deceitful and manipulative over and over again. And I'm just tired now. I don't want to be with you. I'd rather just be with someone else. And I just think most men are just, they don't understand that the more you do it, just because the women don't talk doesn't mean that we don't see what you're doing. It's just that we're watching you, and as time goes on, we're just getting sick of you over and over again. And for me, it takes a lot for me to get sick of someone, but when I get sick of you, that's it. I don't turn back. I will never go back down there again. So insecurities is very important. A lot of men don't understand. I've had men say to me, well, it's your insecurity. What does it have to do with me? Yeah, but you're causing me to feel insecure. Because when you're with a woman, you should be making them feel special, just like they're supposed to make you feel special as well. You both make each other feel wanted and special and loved. Why do I want to be with a man where I'm sitting next to you and all you can do is be on your phone? This is how a lot of relationships are. Even when they go out together, everyone's on their phone. It's like nowadays people don't actually directly talk to each other. It's just phone, phone, phone. Just sit there, put the phone down, and actually spend time with your partner. You can't call spending time with your partner, she's sitting there and you're on your phone, or you're sitting there and she's on her phone. That's not spending time with each other. Actually look each other in the face and talk to each other and communicate. But a lot of people are attached to this phone thing so much, and it really pees me off. I don't like being with someone where I'm trying to talk to you and you're just sitting there on your phone. Oh, I can still hear you. Yeah, but you're not looking at me. I'm one person, I'm more of a face-to-face interactor. I want you to look at me when I'm talking to you, so then I know that you're actually listening to me, you're actually hearing what I'm saying. But when you're just like, yeah, I can hear you, I can hear you, no, you can't hear me, you're literally just, your ears are there but you're not really understanding what I'm saying to you. And it really pees me off, and I tend to come across a lot of men like that, and it's starting to piss me off. I don't like it, and a lot of women don't like it, and it is really playing on our insecurities. And then you guys wonder why women are just so insecure sometimes, because how are we supposed to feel when a man we're with don't want to go anywhere with us, don't want to take pictures with us, always feeling embarrassed to even have anything of us anywhere near them, and then on top of that they can't even pay attention to you when you're talking, always on their phone, always hiding their phone. All this that men do, and women as well. Where do you guys get the energy to do it? Because it's just explaining it just sounds like a lot. I don't have time for that. If I love you, I love you genuinely. If I care about you, I care about you genuinely. I don't need all this effort to hide this, and don't talk about this, and manipulate this way, and deceive people that way. All of that takes so much time and energy. That what is the point? If you love someone, be with them, spend time with them, make them feel love, and they will do the same to you. It's as simple as that. But we make things so complicated, and I don't understand why. But insecurities, we all have them, especially me. And it's something that, to be honest, is going to go on for years. And the way the generation is nowadays as well, they just don't care about people's feelings and emotions anymore. You literally have a guy looking at Facebook, and so what? If you can't give it to me, I can go and get this person to do it for me. And it's just like, no one values anyone anymore. Even the word love has lost its value. Yes, I do say the word, but it's literally lost its value, because most of the people that say it, they don't really mean it. They're just saying it to say it because it sounds nice. Like, Valentine's Day has gone past. Every year since I've actually started, let's say, dating, I ask for a rose. Every year. I don't want a bouquet of roses. I just want one rose. Every year I ask for it. Even when I was married, every year I asked for it. And my ex-husband decided to get me flowers from Asda. Not even roses, flowers from Asda. And I said to him, even though I'm trying to be nice and say, it's the thought that matters, in my head I was just thinking, is it that fucking hard? I just want a rose. I love roses. I've never had anyone give me a rose. I've always wanted one. And I'm sitting here now, I'm 29 years old. Still no rose. Just like black men just can't be bothered to be romantic. Or maybe it's just me. I'm starting to think now it's just me. Maybe I'm just not worth giving a rose to. Because Valentine's Day has passed by. Do I have a rose? I don't see no rose. I ain't got a rose. Nope. No matter how many times I say it, the partners I'm with always seem to ignore it. I don't have a rose. I don't. But it's fine. What can I do? This is what really, really makes my insecurities worse. But yes, thank you guys for watching. The next video I'm going to do is going to be on social media and kids. And what are parents doing about little kids being on social media. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.